listen quietly because he's very close, and he's just spotted the fact that I don't have a door, which I think he finds quite entertaining. Now, he is in no way, I don't think, about to pounce on me, but it is quite interesting that he's taken note of the fact that it is different this side from the other side, and I'm sitting about 10 meters from him, 30 feet or so, and he's just giving me a little bit of a look there, but he's much too full to do anything useful. I can't figure out where the others are, like I said, and I'm pretty sure that they must be south of the road, so to the left-hand side of where we first had him. There you can see the road in the very top of your picture. I think the other side of that. Wasn't it a perfect way to end our drive? Very special indeed, I must say. So with a little tail flicking there, it's because there's a piece of him that wants to come and sort of engage with us. He wants to play. He's still quite a playful young fellow. That unfortunately will end when he hits puberty. And I rather wish he wouldn't lie here, because although it was lovely for us to spot him, it was so easy for us to spot him. Imagine how easy it would be for something like a marauding hyena to spot him, or, I don't know, a lion coming through here. He seems to be a little bit far from the trees and from the safety of his mum. But I suppose he's relatively well experienced now. He's almost a year old. And thank you all for your screenshots. I hope you've got some there with the wild basil in amongst him, or him in amongst the wild basil. Do without the flies, I suppose. They don't really add much to the picture. I'll move slightly forward. We don't have a huge amount of time. Now, don't look up just because I move forward. You must look up all the time. Virginia, almost impossible to say, but always nice to ponder these things. You say, when he does go independent, how far from his natal area is he likely to go? Well, let's look at his brothers, Kunyuma and Quarantine. Kunyuma has gone all the way down south to sort of the river between Londolozi and Malamala. Now that is from here, about 8 kilometers or so. So about 5 miles. Oh, he's so comfortable now in the sand. 5 miles from here down to the south as the crow flies, which in the context of this area is quite a long way. But Quarantine has set himself up on Cheetah Plains, which is about, I suppose from where we're sitting right now, I suppose you could say about 3 miles or so. So, actually thinking about it like that, if we were to head due south, the same distance that we have to head east to Cheetah Plains, it's not actually that much further. But it does feel like Quarantine's set up rather closer to home, because he's still in his father's territory than Kunyuma, who's moved a long way south. Tingana, for example, came all the way, so this chap's father came all the way from Lion Sands, which is way down the south of Sabi Sands, probably about 12 miles as the crow flies. So he dispersed a long way. I'm trying to think of another male that we know of. Mvula, I don't think came from any, I think he was born much closer by, actually. And any other males that I can think of? Shivambalane also, he is not too far from his natal territory. So it does depend. It can be a huge distance. It just depends on where the territory opens up. And I think Quarantine is still lurking around where he is on account of the fact that Mvula, his father, has kind of become non-territorial. And so that area